the second part I want to touch on the gratitudes is the actionable gratitude. Any experiences with that?
It does work like the $100 bill.
Tell me more.
Okay, full admittance, I was kind of bad, hit or miss on actually getting through with it. But every time that I did, the person that received it, it was like giving them that $100 bill, like the example. Mm-hmm. It's kind of wild, and then their whole day, all of a sudden, is all perked up, and they're having fun with it. It is something to be passed out. It's cool.
The thing about the $100 bill, and I was thinking about that example, is it's like I'm giving you $100 bills, but I'm getting $100 back.
That's what I was just about to say. It's 100%. I almost always feel that I got more out of it than the person that I'm giving it to.
Do you have an example?
Actually. So I oftentimes will write down that I'm grateful for my space, and then I started reflecting. I think it was last week. I started reflecting on the idea that, well, where does this space come from? And my roommate, who graciously purchased this house and is letting me live in it, I reflected back on it and thought, I haven't really thanked him for providing this space, for being so gracious with it, and for allowing me to really benefit greatly from it with the housing market lately and everything. I'm in a really great spot because of my roommate. He's done a lot for me in that way. And so I decided that my actionable gratitude for the day was going to be thanking him for that. I did, and it felt to me, and he was very grateful for my gratitude. He was excited to hear that I was happy about the house, about all the improvements that he had made to it since we'd lived there. But more than anything, I felt really happy that he knew how much it meant to me that I was there with him, that he was providing that space to me, and that I felt safe to the point where every day it ends up in my gratitude journal that I'm grateful for my space.
Powerful.
Just
now,
imagine the sense of accomplishment he has from that. Like, man, I've really done something special.
Well, the thing is,
great.
It is great. The thing that's great about it is we all go through life, each of us in our human condition go through life believing that someone should be thankful for what I've done for them.
Yeah.
For what I'm working hard for. I'm showing up for you. I did this for you. And we all kind of feel that. And if that's true, then we all need to be giving that more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We need to be the change that is going to happen in the world. And if we can start with that, like I'm going to give out more gratitude because I would like it in my life. Well, guess what? You'll get more in your life.
Yeah, that's a perfect use of you got to be the change you want to see. That's a perfect example of it, right? Like, I really feel like I should be receiving more gratitude. It's like, well, give it.
Are you giving it?
Yeah.
Somebody has to make the first step.
Yeah.
In any interaction, anything that you're doing, somebody has to make the first step, and it's not going to be anybody else.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is if you start to show that gratitude within your sphere, the people that are closest to you, your roommates and your family and those people, it becomes kind of a habit because they see that I just turned $100 into $200 and that felt really good for me. And you'll have your little one come up to you and be like, Dad, you know what? Something I'm thankful for about you. And they'll like throw something at you and you're like, okay, all right, thank you. You know, that felt really good. And so you're teaching them to receive it and you're teaching them to give it. All the people around you, we are the leaders in those spaces. I don't care what anyone says, and our job is to lead them into a higher frequency.
Yeah.
You feel that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool. An experience with you, Jared, that you had to doing the actionable?
About the kids, I just thought of that. Like my little boy, he'll always come up and say, I like your hat. And I just love that. You know, I've been more keen to giving compliments and being more grateful towards my wife, and it's cool that they see that.
Yeah.
I like that.
The other thing, too, that I think is the male condition of the human condition is that we're not good at receiving that. We want it.
Yeah.
I want someone to be thankful for me, but if someone comes up and says, man, Rob, you did a really good job with Thanksgiving's Heroes. That was amazing. I'm like, nah.
Could have done better.
That's nothing. Thanks. I'd blow it off. And so the ability to receive is also being taught. Do you know what I mean? Like, we need to receive this energy really well. I know you get that.
I do. I'm laughing because one of my actual gratitudes went to somebody sitting in this room, and that is not our normal communication pathways in any way. It's there. Mm-hmm. We're both very grateful for each other, and but I made a point of like, I'm going to go and actually speak this out. And if I could I don't remember what the actual response was, but it would have been like, yeah.
I would have liked to have been a fly on the wall for that.
Oh, stop. I don't want it.
Yeah. That's awesome.